Well, new this morning, China imposing 34% retaliatory tariffs on all U.S. goods in response to President Trump's Liberation Day levies. It's having even more ripple effects across the world. Canada's Prime Minister Mark Carney announcing a 25% tariff on cars and trucks made in the United States. French President Emmanuel Macron urging European companies to halt all investment in the U.S., while the EU considers restrictions on American tech and Wall Street. The UK, India, Japan, Argentina, all working through negotiations as Vietnam plans delegation for White House talks this weekend. President commenting on the global reaction. Watch.
We have a set of tariffs based on what they've been charging us. That's reciprocal. And those tariffs have come in, and every country's called us. That's the beauty of what we do. We put ourselves in the driver's seat. If we would have asked some of these countries, almost most of these countries, to do us a favor, they would have said, no, now they'll do anything for us.
Joining me now is South Carolina Congresswoman Sheri Biggs. Congresswoman, I want to get your reaction to those comments on Air Force One from President Trump.
Well, good morning. I believe in what the president is doing. I think it's about one thing. The reciprocal tariffs are about fairness. You know, for decades, these other countries have been imposing these extensive tariffs on us while the U.S. returns little to none. And it's not fair. And I think the president is making some good choices. I've talked to people in my district, and actually I had members from the textile manufacturers that were in this week, and they understand what the president's doing.
Okay, so your constituents, I mean, you know, one of the things that we've seen this morning and why the stock market is selling off again is because of these retaliatory tariffs from China. This is going to affect a lot of American businesses. So, you know, do you think that at some point that the president will be further negotiating with these countries, whether it is China? Would you like to see these negotiations with the Europeans, with the Canadians go forward?
Well, I feel confident that the president is going to make good decisions to put U.S. first. And I think he is promoting businesses and to promote the economy in the United States. And we're moving forward. I think this will it will all work out in the end. I really do.
Okay. Let's move on to the business of the day on Capitol Hill. The Senate voting 52-48 to advance their multi-trillion-dollar budget resolution, moving it to the debate stage before an unlimited amendment process. Another vote on adopting that plan expected this weekend, Congresswoman. I want to get your reaction to what we're seeing with budget negotiations and the issue of reconciliation.
Well, I think the Senate, as well as the House, they understand that we are going to have to make these cuts, and the people have spoken loud and clear, and we're moving forward. I mean, the Democrats, they are not they're not moving forward with us. They aren't understanding, but the Senate and the House, they get it, and we're going to be behind President Trump, and we're going to work together.
Okay, good. All right. Well, before you go, U.S. District Judge James Boasberg threatening to hold the Trump administration in contempt over the deportation flights to El Salvador. We were just talking about that in the last part of our show. Boasberg says the government acted in bad faith. It would not have operated the way it did if it believed everything was being done legally. And then he called the administration's decision to use state secrets, privilege, to withhold information, quote, sketchy. The mass deportations are still happening. March's southwest border crossings, by the way, hit the lowest number ever recorded, Congresswoman. So, you know, you're on the House Homeland Security Committee. I want to get your reaction to this and this latest salvo, if you will, from Judge Boasberg.
I think this is absolutely ridiculous. As a member of Homeland Security, as a member currently serving in the military, my constituents in District 3, they can tell you they want the border secure. They want to live in peace and not fear. And, you know, we've done a lot of work in a short period of time with the bills moving forward to protect not just our women and children, but our society in general and to secure the border. I think the measures that President Trump has taken and these people that he has put in his cabinet, they speak loud and clearly about what the American people want. And I think these judges trying to hold up the process is absolutely ridiculous.
All right. And Congresswoman, I do want to just let our viewers know you have a new bill, the Fighter Act, ensuring that American war fighters will get tax relief. So this would be for active duty service members. So we're going to be watching your work on that as well, Congresswoman. Thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thank you so much, and have a great day.
All right, you too.